Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. For the past few years, I've been trying to find ways to be more productive because I have all these big goals and big dreams and I just really love learning. But I also know that I get stressed quite easily and tend to put my work before anything else and then don't really have time for much else in my life. And from an outsider's perspective looking in, they always see me as someone who's motivated, driven, and passionate. And while I think these things are true, I don't necessarily think that's a good thing because it means that all other aspects of my life are totally unbalanced. And it got me thinking, why am I, as someone who's stressed and unbalanced, being applauded for my lifestyle? So in this video, I want to share with you what I've learned about being productive versus just being busy and how I've created a balance for myself. I really hope you enjoy. We live in a world that thrives on promoting hustle. We look to people that multitask as if they have the upper hand instead of those who have the ability to solely focus on one task at a time. We are frowned upon for taking breaks, and we feel bad when we have them. We feel the need to explain and try and validate our need for a break. When someone asks how we are, we say we're busy, as if that's going to impress them or that's the right thing to say. And then goes on the conversation about how busy we all are. This is the new norm that society has created for us. But I would rather be known for someone who's efficient, someone that can get the job done in 1/5 of the time and to a higher quality. Someone who doesn't always look tired and run down, perpetually on the verge of sickness. I want to be vibrant, fit, healthy, and enjoying my life rather than a slave to my work. But what does it actually mean to be productive versus just being busy? Being busy is simply going from task to task simply because these things must be done without actually putting much thought into it first. Whilst being productive is actually stopping to think before each task to evaluate if it's really necessary. Most of the time it actually isn't. But if it is, then being productive is also taking the time to think about the most efficient way to complete said task. We often feel the need to embellish our tasks to make us feel like we're putting more work in or to make us feel better about the work. But really, we're just wasting time because this is unnecessary. But putting more effort into the tasks we love or are passionate about is actually very productive. The tasks that bring us so much joy or a sense of purpose are not a waste of time. In fact, we should spend more time doing what we love. The problem is, we tend to push what we love to do aside and place the other, non-essential tasks in front of us. It's much easier to work on lots of menial tasks rather than putting our blood, sweat, and tears into the few things that we really care about. Productivity is about prioritizing and putting the most important things at the top of the list. Yes, do the essentials. Buy groceries, study, and pay the rent. But don't waste your precious time on other unnecessary things. So, for example, instead of spending hours copying out all the material you need to know for an upcoming exam, stop and spend some time figuring out the gaps in your knowledge or what you're most worried about and start there. This is going to be the most productive use of your time. You're getting what you don't want to do out of the way first, which means the rest of your studying will be easier and you will feel great now because there's one less major stress. And because you've spent less time studying, you'll have more motivation and energy to continue. This also means that you'll have more time to relax and mentally prep yourself for the exam and then go out and do the things that you're really passionate about. I really think we need to stop promoting and rewarding this hustle philosophy. The amount of time you spend on something doesn't dictate the quality of work produced. Wouldn't you prefer to work with someone or be someone that can complete a task in an hour versus someone who takes 5 because they're doing so many different things at once? Wouldn't you like to be the person who can cut their work time in half just by spending some more time prioritizing and grouping similar tasks together so you can go and do the more important things? I would. Being busy isn't a positive. Being efficient with your time is. This is what gives you the time to do what matters most to you. Okay, so that wraps this video up. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. I upload new videos every Thursday and I really can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye!